Auschwitz means the memory of the importance of freedom, justice, tolerance, and the respect of human rights. This is a direct quote from the President of Poland, President Bronislaw, which is a very hard name to pronounce. On the 27th of January 2015, Poland held the 70th anniversary memorial for the liberation of Auschwitz. So today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the Auschwitz was, what these people went through, and how they celebrate the memory every year, and more specifically, a very large event every 10 years. A little bit of what we know about the Holocaust and Auschwitz is that the Auschwitz was the biggest and deadliest of all of them. People that went to the Auschwitz endured many terrible things. The Auschwitz was mostly known for its gas chambers, but also known for its scientific studies that it did to people. They did scientific studies as, in a sense, as we do today on lab rats. They injected them with diseases, with medications. They burned these people from the inside out, just like gas chambers did to the outside. From the History.com website and the 2009 article called The Holocaust, I learned a little bit more about the gas chambers and what the Holocaust really means. The Holocaust is a Greek word, holos, meaning whole, and kaustos, meaning burned. So the word-for-word translation of the Holocaust was burned whole, which is a terrible, terrible thing, but a very fitting name for what happened to these people. I'm not trying to put this man in any kind of positive light, but I wanted to add a little, very little-known fact about Hitler. He did not start the anti-Semitism in Europe. The Anti-Semitism Act did not begin with him, but it is unknown of the roots. Now that we know a little bit more about what the Holocaust was, I can tell you a little bit through the eyes view, the eyewitnesses of the Auschwitz, what they went through and what they said. The New York Times, sorry, I got mixed up there. All right. All right, so there's the quote from Lady Lotte Weiss, which is made in the Sydney Morning Herald, and the article is "The Voice of Auschwitz Survivor." It was written January 23rd, 2015. So this was before the event was held. A lady was interviewed, and her quote was, "It was a strange and terrible smell." She's talking about the smell of burning human flesh. She's talking about the fact that she smelled that every single day for at least 3 years. I could not imagine going through that kind of pain, or the fact of knowing that when she left, she's the only one in her family who left alive. So at one point, that was her family that she smelled. 1.5 million lives were lost in the Auschwitz, and most of those were European Jews. The New York Times article, Outliving the Horror for 70 Years and Never Forgetting, was written on January 28th, 2015 by Joanna Brent. This was an article written mostly about the actual memorial itself. A memorial event is held at the Auschwitz every year, and there is a very large event held every 10 years. The 10th anniversaries they bring in as many of the survivors as they can. For the 60th anniversary, they had 1,500 survivors who attended and told their stories. But at the 70th, they had less than 300. This is because these people are now in their 90s and over in their hundreds. That's an impressive age, especially to be traveling from countries all over the world to go back and relive this. The best way to sustain their memory is to keep and continue these memorials going on. And with this, I'm going to come to a conclusion, because I told you a little bit about what it was and what they went through. And I thought about the fact, while doing this, that we in our generation are going to hear about the last survivor of the Holocaust, the Second World War, of the Auschwitz itself, passing. And with that passing, I feel we cannot let the memory of what happened to them fade away. This could never happen again to anyone.